Councillor Lewis, what do you think will be Metro's priorities in the coming year?
I think Metro's priorities are providing value for money investment in transport in a time when people are feeling the squeeze on their income, and also public spending is being cut in a very, very tight fiscal environment. Clearly the coalition government have abolished the Regional Development Agency, and they are abolishing a lot of the other regional government structures. A local enterprise partnership is the best opportunity for all local authorities working together to try and win funding for the region and work strategically on how we develop transport services across West Yorkshire and wider. It's important that we work with neighbouring ITAs like Greater Manchester on things like rail franchising, where we have a common cause, and well as increasingly important transport linkages. A lot of this cooperation and working together will hopefully win funding for the area and help us get a strong local voice on decisions that up to now have often been made in London and not necessarily reflected the needs of our region.
What impact do you think this will have on major projects that are upcoming?
We need to keep fighting and lobbying for the important projects in West Yorkshire: NGT, new generation transport, investment in the rail network, and also projects are underway like the Leeds Southern Station entrance, making sure they don't get squeezed out.
What about Metro's plans on improving local bus and train services?
We need to work with the operators to improve in bus services. Obviously we've received a quality partnership offer from the bus operators, and we're looking at the initial stages of a quality bus contract, so we're better able to specify bus services in the county. Again, with the upcoming review of rail franchising, we need to make sure we've got a strong voice for local people, and we are devolving powers for rail franchising to the local areas, so we're able to make an impact on the scope and scale of the franchise, and also how it affects local people rather than those decisions being made in London.
Realistically, if Metro needs to make £8 million of savings over the next 2 years, what sort of impact do you think that will have on services?
I think we've, like all public authorities, are having to cut our budgets. We need to work with the operators to make sure they're sharing some of the pain, make sure they're able to maintain a network at reduced cost to the public purse. Also gives us an opportunity to look at value for money on bus service and whether we're getting the best of the travelling public out of the money we are spending on bus services and to the operators.
Longer future, high-speed rail is very much on people's minds with the consultation going on. Why is Metro so keen to see it come to Yorkshire?
I think high-speed rail is very important to link our region to the rest of the country, to reduce travelling times, to encourage investment in the region, and also to make sure that we're not losing out to other regions that will benefit from high-speed rail.